Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Tremont McRae, and this is Character Transmutation LLC, where we transform your character from lead to gold. I am the divine architect. I am the king quantum alchemist, the one who transmutes all things from lead to gold. On this one, we're going to be talking about you living as purpose, embodied purpose. You are the scroll. Let's get into it. So, it's been an element of discussion. Everyone wants to find their purpose. But not many people realize that they must become their purpose. And when you become your purpose, then your whole life flows in alignment. You see, I constantly and consistently think about ways to ignite remembrance, not only in myself, but in all those I come into contact with. I have covered all areas of life: mental, physical, emotional, energetically, spiritual, and if you're talking about finances, you're talking about diet, nutrition, you're talking about stillness practices, you're talking about nature, you're talking about legacy, history, mindset, right? Character, devotion, the most high, heaven, heavenly economics. If you're talking about any of these aspects of your life, they all spark remembrance to the truth that you are gold. And that is my purpose, to remind you, outside of the matrix system, outside of the conformity, outside of the social norms. Like, do you remember who you are? You're gold. You're literal gold. You're starlight in physical form. Like, this melanin is straight from the galaxy, guys. We were sent here, not from here. So you must activate this frequency. Yes, you must activate this frequency within your being and become the scroll. And I can break that down further, guys. The scroll is what the Most High embedded in you in birth, before birth. It is your divine purpose. You have a purpose. You have a function. There's no accidents. There's no accidents. But you have to awaken to that purpose, and then you can walk in it. So again, for me, my purpose is to teach. My purpose is to lead. My purpose is to reign in dominion. What is your purpose? Now, once you get an inkling of that, you always have an inkling of what is your purpose. You must manifest it as you. I no longer just transmute. I am the transmuter. I no longer walk as the coach. I no longer teach. I no longer train. I am. You see, I am precedes all things that is done. And it's a statement of being. And shut the bus. Oh, we good. And when your beingness becomes embodied purpose, then what does that mean? That means that everything you do from the state of being is done in alignment. So if it's not a part of who I am, I'm not going to do it. If it's not a part of raising my frequency and sharing it to the world, I'm not going to do it. Now, I'm still going through cycles of cleansing, but it's never on a low scale of like, okay, I'm just gonna completely just eat a whole bunch of junk and then not do anything else. No, no, no. You have systems and practices to reset your system. You have juice cleanses, you have raw diets, you have fasting, you have water cleanses, and that's necessary. It's really hard to get around that necessity, but nevertheless, I do those things because I know that my purpose is who I am. I'm not my name. I'm not my social economic status. I'm not even the color of my skin. I'm not my occupation. I'm not just the title of a father. Um, I'm not those things, guys. I am the flame made flesh. I am the scroll. And I walk as that. And I'm on my divine purpose to unite. That's why I have a round table of remembrance. So if you don't have this element of priority over you, then it's going to be very hard to become your purpose. It's going to be very hard to find that fulfillment that you're seeking, because it can only be found through beingness, not through chasing, not through seeking validation. It has to come from within. You have to get to a point where your discipline becomes your sword, not a navigation. Get to the point where your consistency becomes your momentum, not a burden. Get to the point where no one has to tell you to wake up and go live. You wake up and you live. And the Most High is pushing you forward the whole way. The ancestors are backing you because you're not here by accident. Check out my podcast, guys. You are changed by design. And that's the whole element of what I consistently um, teach and give you different angles and perspectives on my podcast, Changed by Design. It's how to live as purpose embodied. And it's simple for me to say, just do it. Like what does that mean? Just do it. It's remove the distractions, remove the surface level materialistic goals, and then see what's left. If I gave you $100,000 right now, what would you do? And I'm not talking about how would you spend it. You can spend 100,000. You can spend it. It's not hard. It's not hard. You can just take a couple trips, bring a couple people with you, maybe even kind of buy a house. I don't know if you can buy a house at 100K, but you see what I'm saying? Like, you can spend it very quickly. The point I'm making is, with your time freedom, if you no longer had to work for the money, what would you be doing with your time? And I'm telling you, I would be doing this. I would be teaching. I would be coaching. I would be leading. I would be transmuting it all to gold, with or without the money. Because guess what? I built heaven on earth with $0. I got a reflection and a t-shirt to prove it. So I would do this with or without any money. Now the money's on its way. Why? Because purpose and impact attracts money. Money is energy. So if everyone wants money, get the purpose first. The world tells you get the money, then the purpose. No, I'm telling you the purpose attracts the money. Because impact is what builds value. And what is valuable will always be paid for. And as you walk in that truth, as you walk as purpose embodied, what do you think happens around you? All things around you will become in alignment. And they will serve you so that you may continue to elevate in your divine purpose. So if you want to go deeper on this, guys, book a coaching call with me and we can really break down not only your current situation, but we can set out a blueprint for the future that will lead you to your higher self. And if you're already there and you want to go deeper with other like-minded individuals, other spiritual teachers on TikTok and YouTube, then join the round table of remembrance. It is the table that I created. It's a WhatsApp group where we're coming together, we're sharing, we're supporting, and we're magnifying each other's purpose to teach, to live, to grow, and to bring it all back to gold. So if you enjoyed that, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. And remember, guys, purpose is not what you seek. Purpose is who you become. Let's go.